Hey guys, my name is Mick Pennar and today I'm going to teach you how to do a whiplash. The whiplash is basically a flatland rolling tail whip on the front pegs, and you don't really need to know how to do the hang 5 or steamroller before learning the whiplash. It might help with a similar balance point, but you don't really need to know them. You can learn the whiplash all on its own. So you want to start out by figuring out which side of the bike you're going to stand on. Usually you'll feel more comfortable on one side, so just get on the bike and just stand on either side of the bike and see which side is more comfortable for you. If you're on the left side of the bike like myself, you'll want to put your left foot on the front peg and right foot on the back. And if you're on the right side, you'll want your right foot on the front and left foot on the back. So you want to start out rolling at a moderate speed, get onto the side which you're most comfortable on. And once you're rolling on the bike and you're ready to try the whiplash, you'll want to give the front wheel a little bit of a carve. And with your back foot, you'll want to start kicking the frame around. And while you're starting to kick it around, lean forward, as leaning forward will lift the back wheel off the ground and it'll allow you to get it around. Now, leaning forward in this trick is really important. This is what's going to help you keep the back wheel up. This is what's kind of helping you balance the trick. So remember, lean forward over the bars as much as you feel like you need to. So at first, don't worry about getting the frame the full way around. Try to just go around the halfway point. And for the actual whiplash, once you can get it to around the halfway point, you're going to need to do something that might be a little bit tricky. So remember how I said you're going to kick with your right foot on the back, or if you're on the other side, the opposite. But yeah, I'm just going to explain this trick, how I do it. And for the other side of the bike, it's just the exact opposite of what I'm doing. So yeah, so once you can kick the frame around, you'll want to get around the quarter or halfway around. And what you're going to do next can be a little bit tricky. It's going to take you a while to learn this, but what you want to do is once it gets to the halfway point, you want to put your other foot on, so the foot that you kicked with, put that foot on the peg, and the moment you get your back foot on the peg, you want to take your front foot off and have it there to balance, as well as get ready to catch the frame or pedal or peg with it, whichever you're most comfortable to aim for. So basically when the frame comes around halfway around, you want to switch your feet and get ready to catch that frame. So yeah, you're kind of just switching your feet mid-trick. It's going to be hard to get used to it and get used to rolling the trick with your switch foot on the front peg. But yeah, you'll get used to it. It's just another balance point as with any trick. So yeah, just keep practicing and eventually you'll get it. And once you can kick the frame around and get it to around the halfway point, and then once you can switch your feet, have that foot that you just took off the front peg there ready to catch the bike when it comes around the full 360 degrees. So yeah, that's kind of it. There isn't really much to this trick. It's pretty simple. It can be hard, the switching your feet, but as I said, you'll get used to the new balance points the more you practice. Remember, leaning forward over the bars is really important. That's your kind of main way of balancing and keeping the weight equal. If you don't lean forward, you're just going to fall back, and yeah, it's not going to be a good time. As for your arms, you kind of want the bars to stay in around the same spot throughout the whole trick. You can move them if you feel like you need to in order to balance it, but I recommend that you try to keep the bars as steady as possible, which means don't move them side to side or forward or backwards, as that's going to mess up your balance or make the back wheel hit the ground. If you're finding it hard to kind of balance while the frame is moving around, what you can also do is learn something that's called a window wiper whiplash. I don't make up these names, these are actual flatland trick names. But a window wiper whiplash is basically when the frame just goes side to side and you have to balance it that way. And it's a whole another trick, so you can add that into your combos. It's not hard to learn it, you just have to kind of play around with the weight and getting the frame to go side to side. You just learn it by practice. It took me like 5-10 minutes to learn window wiper whiplashes, and it's much easier to do multiples of them than it is of the actual whiplash. So yeah, try that. There's a lot of variations to the whiplash. You can do multiple whiplashes, you can do them out hang 5s, you can do the street whiplash, which is landed straight to the pedals. And yeah, there's just many things that you can do with it. You can combo it into your other tricks. So if this video helped you, and I hope it did, and you'd like to see more, please smash that like button down below, leave a comment on what how-to you'd like me to do next, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.